splash water on my face and I'd look at myself in the eyes in the mirror and I'd ask myself, am I the bad guy? I never really had an answer, and of course, I don't truly believe that everybody thinks that they're the bad guy in their own story. I mean, up until a week ago, I was certain that Max was the bad guy. And I'll say right now, I think what Max did last week, for him to come out here and bare his soul like that on national television, I think that takes courage. And it's courage that, yes, I did not think he had. He spoke about a lot of important things, a lot of deep things. But I also can't shake the feeling that I'm being gaslit. I'll make it very clear to everybody here, and especially everybody at home, I don't think Max is lying. I believe those things happened to him. Where my questions lie is in his sincerity, and I must be getting soft in my old age because I just don't know if it matters. There's a famous picture of me on the internet, very young, with Steve Austin.
Yeah.
And after much lesser men framed him as somebody who took his ball and went home, I didn't get mad at the world. I didn't lash out and do horrible things. And since I've been here in AEW, I've seen Max knock out the legendary Dean Malenko, who's suffering from Parkinson's. I've listened to Max bury Brian Pillman Jr.'s father, the late, great Brian Pillman, in his hometown. I had to sit in back and watch Max say awful things about Darby Allin's uncle. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Here's one fact that I know is hurt people hurt people.
It's true, though. To understand.
When I came here, Max stood in front of me. He introduced himself to me. He stuck his hand out, and I didn't shake his hand. Now, am I to blame for all these horrible things that Max did? Am I Dr. Frankenstein and he's the monster? Listen, I think everybody has to take responsibility for their own actions. But I don't think right now there's anything else that I can say that's going to be more impactful than something that I can do. And in order to do that, I need Max to come out here, and I don't want anybody but Max from last week to come out here, and we can talk. We can have a conversation in front of the world.
He was having trouble finding his words there, which you really don't hear. I mean, he usually knows what he wants to say. And, oh, here we go.
Wait a second. I mean,
MJF.
Which MJF are we going to get here?
There's no telling. He's wrestling's version of Sybil, perhaps. Dog collar, Sunday night, pay-per-view. Remember that.
So here's the thing, Max. I've done horrible things in my life. I used to be you. So full of hate. But listen, man, I poured alcohol down an alcoholic's throat. I covered a legendary wrestler in the ashes of his dead beloved manager. I mocked a wrestler's addiction until he lost his job because of it. And I'm here to tell you right now that all that hate, it's not just going to keep you warm. It's going to burn you up. I'd like to think that my respect isn't just given, it's earned. And right now, this is bigger than me. This is bigger than you. This is bigger than wrestling. This right here is about that 11-year-old kid who's at home watching right now, and he looks up to you the same way you looked up to me. That's what this is about. And I might be wrong, but I woke up this morning and I splashed water in my face and I looked at myself in the mirror and I asked myself a question. I said, are you the good guy? And I finally had an answer. And that answer is, I sure am trying.
Oh man, what's going on in here?
Unlike any dog collar match in the history of wrestling.
MJF going hugging CM Punk right now?
Expect that.
No. Well,
What the hell?
I mean, think about MJF as a young kid looking up to CM Punk, and now
They're
finally
hugging each other.
this cathartic moment after all those years of just hatred, disappointment in the heart of MJF.
Okay, back. Low blow.
Down the middle. The low blow. Almost feels premeditated.
feels premeditated. He ain't worth a damn.
The scum of the earth.
He's not worth a damn.
And the heat seeker planted CM Punk. And this is absolutely premeditated.
And that proves it right there.
This kid needs some time with Dr. Melfi.
No, this kid needs to get his ass kicked.
But I don't think that's going to happen. He's calling out Wardlow and Sean Spears, and Spears with the dog collar in his hand.
And Wardlow gave him the ring.
The Dynamite Diamond Ring MJF.
Oh my god.
Look at the hate in the eyes of MJF.
He wants to take him out before Revolution. He doesn't want that dog collar around his damn neck.
Oh, the Dynamite Diamond Ring.
Right in the head.
Dynamite Diamond Ring.
Right in the head. And down goes Punk.
And Sean Spears just hyping up MJF. That's MJF teeing off. Look, FTR coming to ringside to run interference on AEW security.
And the Pinnacle coming together.
And CM Punk.
Punk has been busted open.
Yes, he has.
Oh my god.
I mean, a deep
Wow,
laceration
blood.
on the face of CM Punk at the hands of MJF and that damn ring.
That ring tearing at the flesh of CM Punk, and MJF once again concentrating on that wound.
Oh, God, this kid has gone psychotic.
It's one of the worst things I've ever witnessed since we started AEW.
And it's clear MJF used that personal history to manipulate CM Punk to lull him into a false sense of security.
Blending our ring crew.
Taking it too far, fellas.
Yeah, they took it
Way too far.
You stupid old man. I'm a snake. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he doesn't exist. And this Sunday at Revolution, I'm gonna show you and all these mindless sheep that I am the devil himself.
Not many people disagree with that here. Oh, come on, Spear. Good. Well, we didn't security referee somebody.
Will CM Punk even be able to make it to Revolution?
Darby, Sammy,
Guevara,
Sting.
and Sting. Those three men will team up on Revolution, but they're coming here, and they've got CM Punk's back.
And the Reds scatter. Damn them.
Well, CM Punk and MJF, the dog collar match this Sunday. But Dynamite will continue after this.
Not.